Life and Legacy of Benjamin Franklin. Welcome to this channel. Today we explore Benjamin Franklin's intriguing biography, one of America's founding fathers. Franklin, a polymath, inventor, scientist, politician, and writer, made wide and diverse contributions to civilization. Come along as we go over his life, from his modest origins to his achievements. Early years and family history. Boston, Massachusetts Bay Colony welcomed Benjamin Franklin on January 17, 1706. Born as the ninth son of soap and candle producer Josiah Franklin and second wife Abiah Folger, Franklin's family was big. Benjamin was among 17 children. Josiah and Abiah made sure their kids had a basic education even with their limited circumstances. Benjamin entered Boston Latin School at the age of 8, but departed only 2 years later. Through ravenous reading, which would eventually define his intellectual life, he kept on his studies. At 12, his father apprenticed him to his printer elder brother James. Franklin's growth would be much aided by this apprenticeship. The Apprentice Printer's Guide. Learning the printing profession and exposed to a broad spectrum of books working for his brother, Franklin he came to like writing as well. Franklin, at 16, sent in anonymous pieces under the alias Silence Doggood to his brother's newspaper, the New England Courant. Readers loved these sarcastic pieces, which also signaled Franklin's start of his literary career. Franklin left Boston in 1723, however, as the brothers' friendship worsened. Seeking more chances and freedom, he arrived in Philadelphia. Establishing a Philadelphia life. Franklin started his career as a printer in Philadelphia and soon became known as a driven young guy. His business drive brought him to London in 1724 to purchase printing machinery, but 2 years later he returned to Philadelphia. Franklin launched his own printing company in 1728. He started running the Pennsylvania Gazette by 1730, which grew to be among the most prosperous publications in the colonies. Franklin got into a common-law marriage with Deborah Read at this time, having 2 children with her. Almanac and Civic Contribution, Poor Richard's. Published originally in 1732, Franklin's book Poor Richard's Almanac highlighted even more his humor and intelligence. Franklin provided widely used and valued practical advice, proverbs, and maxims under the pen name Richard Saunders. Franklin was very active in municipal and community matters outside of his publishing activities. He gathered like-minded people committed to personal development under the Junto. This gathering finally would result in the founding of the American Philosophical Society. Franklin was also instrumental in the foundation of the Pennsylvania Hospital, the University of Pennsylvania, and the Library Company of Philadelphia, among other organizations. He was absolutely committed to public service. Scientific innovation and pursuits. Franklin's quest included the sciences. He experimented with electricity, producing his well-known kite experiment in 1752 that proved lightning's electrical character. This effort brought him many honors and praise from all around. Franklin developed the Franklin stove, bifocal spectacles, and lightning rod among his other creations. His creative thinking and pragmatic answers helped civilization to become much more advanced. Diplomatic effort and the American Revolution. Franklin had similarly extraordinary diplomatic ability. He was sent to London in 1757 to speak for the Pennsylvania Assembly during conflict with the Penn family. Advocate of colonial interests, he spent most of the following 2 decades in Britain. Franklin went back to Philadelphia in 1775 as hostilities between Britain and the American colonies grew. Delegate to the Second Continental Congress, he was instrumental in creating the Declaration of Independence. His diplomatic activities continued throughout the American Revolution as he obtained vital French backing for the American side. Later years and constitutional contributions. Franklin's assistance did not stop after the Americans prevailed. Delegate to the Constitutional Convention in 1787, his knowledge and expertise were priceless. Franklin's efforts helped define the United States government structure. Franklin was engaged in public life in his final years, supporting social changes including abolition of slavery. Reflecting his lifetime dedication to liberty and justice, his last public deed was signing a petition to Congress for the abolition of slavery. Legacy and death. At 84 years old, Benjamin Franklin died on April 17, 1790. Thousands of people showed up for his burial, evidence of his ongoing influence on American culture and the globe. Franklin leaves a varied legacy. In science, he was a trailblazer. In business, he was astute. In diplomacy, he was adept. And in public welfare, he was relentless. His thoughts still inspire today, and his ideas remain fundamental for contemporary technology. Benjamin Franklin's life is evidence of the force of inquiry, diligence, and public service dedication. History is permanently changed by his contributions to science, politics, and society. We appreciate you traveling with us through Benjamin Franklin's life. Should you find this video useful, remember to like, subscribe, and share it. Watch our channel for other historical biographies and narratives. Continue to be interested and explore until next time.